Here we go. 1v2. So
Here we
sad.
go. It'll prove something. Not prove something in a ego way, but Karyaga has a lot to prove. Whether or not he can adapt his playstyle to this, what he does to adapt his playstyle to this.
Alright, so we're going to introduce the 3 players on our 2v2. We've got Karyaga here on Lofi Drive, representing them cleanly. Brawlypop here, and Ethan4350. Let's see what these guys can do. Karyaga, of course, not having his teammates either one be available, so he is opting to do the 1v1 and give it all he's got rather than forfeit in the playoffs here today. So let's see what we got going on in game number 1. So far, it's going to be kind of interesting what Not a Clue decides to do. Are they going to have one guy on defense the whole time, one guy on offense? That way it's a 1v1, but you always got the safeguard in place. Or are they going to try to overwhelm Karyaga? And Karyaga is going to definitely show us a showcase of what he's capable of, what he can do in solo situations. And we're going to see how he tries to put himself into those situations. It's all going to come on the defense end when he gets a clear. As soon as he gets a clear, he can do whatever he wants. But until that moment, he is on double duty when it comes to defense. And demolitions like that are going to make things difficult for Karyaga. So let's jump in. Let's see what Brawlypop's going to do. Gets the pop and lock over him.
Right.
This one.
And yeah, that's true. The demos, they play a big factor in this, but also one thing that could bite ISO is maybe the confidence. Like, oh, it's a 1v2, we don't have to actually play.
Yeah, we got Not a Clue.
That. Oh.
You're going
his game. His gamer tag or his club name confused me. I'm
he
sorry.
must have joined their club or something. That's
My
funny.
bad.
No, you're good.
Okay. So
Anyways.
yeah, Not a Clue. Either way, it doesn't change though the fact that they might get carried away with that thought. But it doesn't look like it.
That's a good point to bring out. You know, if Karyaga finds any dominance, it could definitely be demoralizing for Not a Clue here. Right. Hopefully they've got the right mindset, understanding he is pretty consistent grand champion, and just being okay with that fact. Brawlypop's got a breakaway here, and he's gonna barely take that one.
Indeed. Barely is the right word to use. He got back even after the bump. Very close. And it's good to see that because it doesn't seem like, I know we're very short into the series, and let alone game, but it's very good to see that so that, they're not like mentally, bogged down from the fact that it's a 1v2.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they seem to be working well together. Brawlypop's giving it all he's got, and that's always nice to see. The little Randy that could. One second, I'm gonna stop streaming on Discord here. After we get a shot, I'll wait for that. But Ethan's gonna take that shot for us, being the sniper that he is, but it's going a little bit too left there off the net. Brawlypop's gonna take it after a bit of a fake out. Let me stop streaming here. Alright, now that should fix it on the stream end.
And that's the problem with even a slight commit. He's so slightly committed there with even a fake jump. Karyaga was just out of the play. He was able to, or Brawlypop Randy rather, was able to beat Karyaga just because, again, that slight commit. So Karyaga really has to watch what he does.
Yeah, this first game is going to be figuring out what Karyaga can get away with in a 1v2.
True.
What he can expect on the defensive end. So first game, I definitely think is going to go to Not a Clue here. It's already looking that way so far, but game 2 will be interesting to watch, see what kind of changes Karyaga makes mentally, or maybe even changes that he's not really aware of too. Because you can make that, in a series like this, you'll something bad will happen, and mentally, like, you might not note it, like in your head, like, oh, I'm not gonna do that again. But when you play these games so much, you'll have that negative response, and your brain will just be like, okay, we're not going to do that again. So kind of interesting psychology behind that between these players that have played a lot of games.
It's true. Yeah, and that's pretty big for really any player, is keeping the mental up so that no one gets tilted, of course. And we've seen what happens when that happens. You just give up a 10-goal lead in a couple seconds.
Yep.
Oh, but a breakaway opportunity. It was a double commit.
There it is, Karyaga.
Leads to a second
Being
goal.
nice and patient too with it, you know, not trying to speed it up because he's in this situation. So I don't think the mental's getting to him either. He's playing very patiently.
Does not look to be the case.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got some nice music rolling in the background right now because all his highlights have that. So finding his rhythm will be important in this series. We got a minute remaining here. Still anyone's game here in game number 1 as Karyaga is closing the gap.
True. Yeah, kind of a semi-breakaway opportunity. Kind of see what he can do right now. Ooh.
Oh man, off the post, just barely not running in there.
Yeah.
I think Pixel bit more towards inside the goal. Ooh, that's a nice
no.
open up, but no one's there to follow up.
Right.
Anyways, Pixel more, that would have went in, is what I was trying to say for Karyaga. Shot, and we got an open net for Ethan. He's going to take it as Karyaga goes for the boost.
That's something you really can't be doing in a 1v2 is boost over ball. Oh man. Yeah, that's something that you shouldn't do in not really any mode, but especially not in a 1v2. You will be punished for it, especially someone like Ethan.
Yeah.
Very controlled player.
Yeah, definitely.
Even now, they're giving him a lot of space.
I know. Interesting to see. All right, let's see here. There comes the pass. Karyaga's going to grab it. Excellent control so far from him. Ball's going to head back towards his side, though. Let's see what Brawly Pop does. Got a lot of boost here. Gets a shot and a goal.
That's strange. I
thought-
almost wonder where Karyaga went.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. Maybe it was out of boost or something.
Right, but it seemed he would have grabbed the mid boost. Maybe that wasn't up at the time.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I think Karyaga's doing a reset here. Just kind of
Okay.
getting ready for the next game.
I hope it's not a similar story.
I don't think it will be.
Okay. Oh, that's what it was.
It's wire.
Yeah.
What's a wire?
That's the only reason. It's the only reason he lost. Yeah. That's.
Like internet or controller?
No, I'm playing.
I don't know what a wire is.
Oh, just a cord. He didn't say anything special
okay.
about the cord.
I
yeah,
thought I was just dumb and everyone knew what a wire was.
No,
and I didn't.
I don't know if he meant a specific wire, like a. Well, I don't know what you would mean by a wire either.
So tired for some reason.
I'm sure that's his excuse, and now he turned on his hacks.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Can Ethan sub in or? What? Wait.
Oh, I think he means Frosty's toe.
Oh, and this will be interesting if he can, because. Yeah, because
they're out of the tournament. It doesn't mean anything anymore to them.
Right, but I'm saying if Frosty's toe gets to play, because him and Karyaga already have play sessions together. They seem to be pretty close. I don't know them personally, so
I didn't know
can't say
that
for sure.
they played together that much. Oh yeah, I
It
guess they
seems
did
to be
in one
that
of the
way.
highlights.
Yeah, like the only. Maybe this is just overthinking it, but the only person me and Frosty's toe have in common added is Karyaga.
Nice. Jumping in here, guys. We've got Ethan and Brawly Pop from Not a Clue. They just won game 1. And now game 2, Frosty's Toes coming in clutch with a sub. They're not in the tournament anymore, so he qualifies as a substitute. Made that executive decision in about 2 seconds because we want an exciting competitive game. And Ethan's going to give it to us with a solid goal here in game number 2.
That's something Ethan is so well known for, his controlling, and he's able to, you know, slice up a team really and dissect them. It's cool to watch.
Yeah, we got the battle of the Ethans here. Of course, Ethan 4350 claiming that name in game as well, but Frosty is still being Ethan out of the game and the Frosty in the game. So we're gonna have to be able to see who's the better Ethan at the end of the series. We'll find out as we are in the lower bracket.
And one thing that they both are going to try and fight for as well, other than the name Ethan, is who has the most ice. Who is that clutch factor, you know?
Ice in his veins. I'm definitely a fan of Ethan 4350 on the side of Not a Clue, as he's always making those crazy shots. Very patient player. Definitely the icy veins of my heart.
Right. I agree. And it's going to be interesting to see what Frosty's 2 can do to step up or to counteract that.
Yeah, we'll see. Just having a teammate is going to help Karyaga.
Exactly, yeah.
We'll see how much that helps. Frosty's Toes going to bounce this one towards the net. Karyaga takes a shot, and Ethan with his third goal already, or sorry, third save already here, a minute and a half into the game. All right, here comes another shot set up. Good clear coming out of Not a Clue. And Ethan's going to keep pressing forward, marching towards victory. It's saved by Karyaga. Brawly Pop's here. He's going to make the challenge. It's heading straight to goal. It's very slow, though, so Ethan's going to be able to take his time, bop it up, and go up for it in the air. And it's going off the backboard a little bit on the side here. Brawly Pop keeping it in play with that challenge against Frostiest. Looks like Karyaga might be able to find a way out of that situation. No boost, though, to really follow up his positioning there.
Yeah.
So we're kind of slowed down in this game a little bit.
We kind of are. I mean, you can just see, like, the two, at least titans, in my opinion, of the two teams, Karyaga and Ethan, battling for possession. Seemed like it went on the side of Lofi for most of it, but as I say that, there was an opportunity there for Not a Clue.
That was a close chance that Not a Clue had. Crazy pass coming from Frostiest Toe and Karyaga. Really nice play. Definitely showcasing their chemistry.
Yes. Chemistry and speed by Karyaga, beating him clean.
Yeah.
Beating him.
That read and confidence. So important.
Exactly.
So crazy.
Yeah, confidence is key, especially in being able to play with a friend. Again, just all assumptions, but I believe they are friends. We're all friends here, I mean, you know. So being able to play with someone like that, feels nicer.
Yeah, it feels great.
Yeah.
2 minutes here. Really low scoring game here in game number 2. That's to be expected, though. Let's see what Karyaga can do as he's trying to get it centered. It is a possibility for him to get the center. He's got no boost. It's still there. Frosty still could take it, but other Ethan is able to get the clear. Karyaga's still keeping the pressure, though. Both of these cluers are trying to get this ball out of here together. Bought some time. Karyaga's going to pick this one up. He has control. He's got a lot of boost to work with as he goes up for it. He's heading straight to the goal. We got to see Ethan go up for this. Almost a goal.
Ooh, the shot from Frostiest, maybe? Oh, almost. Yeah, it's really about those follow-up touches there. They could decide these matches. Frostiest wasn't there really to follow up the play, but it seemed like he was low boost. This control we're seeing from both sides, Ethan and Karyaga, on both teams, of course, is very well.
Yeah, it's been a nice showcase of that control.
Yeah, exactly.
Karayaga's going to take the shot. Oh my goodness, Ethan somehow gets to it in time. He lost a lot of momentum there, but he still found a way to jump into it. Another shot, it's going to go wide, but as I say that, maybe it was a plan all along as he gets the double touch off the bounce.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, that was a read.
Yeah, goes up fast enough to beat the defender. then realizes he has time after that to get the read. Brilliant stuff.
Oh yeah, this is Rocket League. Brilliance is made here. Karyaga's gonna show that one more time. Not this time though, as Ethan takes a shot off the post and Brawly Pop able to catch Frosty's toe in the middle of a situation he did not want to be in. And gets the goal.
Exactly. Always difficult for, I'd say, anyone in this game is those post bounces when they bounce inward. It's so hard to read.
Yeah. Frosty's toe, he's just like needed to go up, but he was just stuck. I don't know if I should go left or right. Nice save from Ethan, man. He's got like 4 or 5 saves now at this point. Really reading Karyaga pretty well. He's got to be able to do that. Otherwise, Karyaga can let loose and claim this game really easily. So we go, 15 seconds. Lollipop's going to go for a demo. Kind of misses Karyaga a little bit up, but now he's going to push forward. He's got not a lot of boost to work with. Gets past Brawly Pop. Gets it past Ethan. A lot happening there in that segment.
Really good. Just the littlest touch around was able to throw off Ethan. And that's so true that that small little touch can throw off an entire read. And it did in this case.
Here we go. 1 second remaining. This is
maybe another one.
Almost another goal for Lofi. So we're going to head into game number 3 now that Karyaga has claimed game number 2 and a teammate to play the rest of the series out. So definitely a help and much necessary. Allowed him to be more aggressive as we see 10 shots coming out of Karyaga. That is twice as many shots as Not a Clue has taken as a team together. So definitely need to see a bit more aggression coming out of Not a Clue.
Right.
What do you think?
And in this case, in this case, it seems like, honestly, I know we love the control from Ethan, but we kind of want to see them hit the ball over the last couple defenders, because you constantly see Karyaga just in their half, like really being annoying and cherry picking, staying upfield and doing all these things. So you kind of want to boom it almost. Usually I hate saying that, especially in twos, but I guess we'll see what happens here. Maybe they can break through.
Ooh, barely gets past Brawly Pop, but he cuts off the corner there. Crazy pinch coming out of here. It actually helps Ethan out a little bit. Hey, Mason, your face. Welcome. Thanks for the highlighted. I don't know what that is. Dead mouse? As a shot comes out of Karyaga. Holy smokes. We almost missed that aerial shot because of the confusion I had in Twitch chat.
I was just productive timing and time with the game, understanding bounces, and it was a good read. And of course a good setup play from Frosty's.
All right, here we go. Opportunity for a breakaway. Karyaga's got a lot of speed going up, and the pass is brought to Ethan now. He's going to try and go up for it. Frosty's gets in the way, though. Lollipop needs to go up for this one. Gets the touch, stalls it right center, though. Karyaga's going to be able to pick it right back up. Oh, it goes for that dunk. Doesn't get it.
Yeah, one thing I'm noticing is Not a Clue isn't following up each other's touches, which is exactly what the opposite of what you want to do in twos, especially. You want to be like with your teammate while he's dribbling, almost following right behind him. As you can see right there, Frosty has hit it mid. Karyaga followed it up at the clear downfield.
Instant follow-up. Yeah, that's definitely really important for these guys. Ethan's going to go for a demo rather than help out Brawly Pop, but Karyaga's going to get demoed himself. Looks like that worked out. Another demo coming out of Ethan. They're trying to knock him out here, but is it working? Is it helping, or is it making things worse? Frosty's toe gets a goal.
Well, I guess that answers your question, huh? If Frosty's is able to score too, Karyaga isn't the only problem. You got to watch out for both of them. Double threat, it seems.
Brawly Pop just barely missing the clear there. Otherwise, we might be seeing more chasing coming out of Not a Clue here on Karyaga.
Right.
I don't blame them. I think it's definitely a fair play to try and commit. You just got to pick the right time to do so. Otherwise, you take yourself out of the game. Nice shot coming out of the Brawly Pop.
Like
Saved by
there.
Car.
Ethan should have so went for the demo there. Randy had the shot lined up perfectly if he had.
Yeah, that might have been a good opportunity for a demo chase there. Here comes the pass from Karyaga, but a nice demo. Again, come out of Brawly Pop. Very physical. All of a sudden, Not a Clue has become.
Sometimes you do got to play dirty to win these matches.
That's
And in this
true.
case, it might be the case.
It's true. The stakes are high as the loser of this series gets knocked out of the playoffs. And Karyaga definitely showing that he wants to stay in here in the lower bracket and cut his way back to the grand finals. We'll see if he can take this step.
Karyaga is definitely having a heater of a series right now. You can tell he feels good. He definitely feels good, my word. Following that up from his own half with one full boost pad, it's pretty impressive.
That is impressive. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
That's why we have you on analysis. That's good stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know when someone feels good because I feel good sometimes, and stuff like that feels awesome. So
Yeah.
he's definitely feeling fast and mechanical and
Yeah, look at
all
him
those
go.
things.
Oh, it doesn't get the
Okay,
reset
maybe-
to try and push it forward, but he was trying. He felt
He
good
was
with it.
trying. Yeah, constantly controlling it. Of course, getting demoed for his efforts, but still, they realize he's feeling good too.
Yeah, you gotta try and stop that momentum somehow, and Demo's bumps,
True.
definitely a good answer to that. Comes the shot, a little bit too high and wide. And a pass, Ethan was a little bit too close to try and make something happen from that pass. Pass is in for Karyaga, barely misses that shot.
Yeah, it looked like it was almost a fake from Ethan. Threw him off just enough to not get the shot off.
Here we go, Ethan.
Down on the end.
Keeping it in play. Brawly Pop's so far out though to really follow anything up. Like
So
right
true,
here.
like right there.
It is
Oh,
there though. He finds a way to get back in time.
He was able to, but I mean, if anything, I think that's kind of worse that it works out because the only reason Karyaga wasn't able to get there was he was low on boost.
Yeah.
And if he wasn't, then that's a whole different story. I
But
just want to see.
Oh,
Not-
Ethan
oh,
gets a bump
but then the
and a
play.
shot. Watch
What in
this
the
from
world?
his perspective. Off the
Off
kickoff
the
here.
ceiling too. What in the world?
Man, that was nice coming out of Ethan,
It
closing
was.
up that gap. Anyone's game here in game number 3 as we have a minute remaining, 1 goal deficit.
Right. It doesn't change what I was saying though. I do want to see them follow up their touches more, play more as a team. But it doesn't seem like they need to play as a team when Ethan's just scoring everything he gets.
Yeah, he's done with all the shenanigans. He's going for
Yeah.
a comeback. Chat is letting loose. Oh my goodness. All right, 1
Minute
minute.
remaining. Yeah.
Let's see. I have no idea what's going to happen now as both sides have warmed up, shown their warmness, but Ethan really showcasing that he is a lot warmer right now in this stage of the game, and that is a bit more important. Ice in his
Right.
veins.
Yeah, and it's good to see Randy cut off Karyaga immediately. That's what you want to do as second man. You always want to cut off someone, especially when they're having a good series.
Yeah.
Don't want to let their plan formulate.
And I'm sure they talked about that in voice chat too. How do we stop this guy? He's on fire right now, and it looks like it's
Right.
been working. Another shot going off the cross guard here. Ethan's going to follow up. Another save from Karyaga. Blocking
This is-
both shots.
Exactly. This is seeming like a better team already. They're following up each other's touches. They're giving each other time to get back. Like there with Ethan controlling it,
Oh, off the flat.
passing.
Oh, probably pop barely
Close.
there. All right, so we're hitting overtime now. I'm not sure what changed for Not a Clue, but they are warming up, looking to claim another game in this
Indeed.
series. Karyaga, though, is going to take the shot.
And he
Ending
hits it.
that heat with a quick goal.
Nails the top left corner. Just barely beats out Ethan as well. Wow. crazy to see how close this is.
That
Just
was
that's like a perfect representation of how close this is. That beat right there. It was so close. And just all of a sudden, like you said, from not a clue, just starting to play better and follow each other's touches up, playing more like a team. Is what
yeah.
it seemed.
Yeah, that was really nice. Keep talking more about that. I'm trying to fix something real quick for our most recent subscriber.
Okay, for sure, yeah. Um, yeah, it was good to see both from both sides. Of course, we see the passing plays from both. It pretty much even in shots. Actually, yeah, we're exactly even in shots. Obviously more sides. Excuse me, more saves on the side of Lofi, seeing as how they didn't get scored on. Excuse me.
All right, so
But
we're gonna jump into this next game. I'm not sure why subscription notifications are not working. On my screen here, it says there wasn't a sub, but in chat, you definitely have the sub. So hopefully that fixes itself. So we're heading into game number 4, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4 with Lo-Fi Drive here and not a clue. Let's see what happens. We've
let's
definitely seen a
see.
lot of heat on both sides, both teams here. They've found a lot of opportunities to make stuff happen. Don't do that, Jack. I'll make it worth it. Ethan 4350 is going to try and gain some control. Looks like he can still progress here. Going to set it up for his teammate. Frosty's Toes is going to get a nice save. So where do we go from here, Caleb? What do you think needs to be changed for either of teams to secure more dominance or finally secure a victory, another victory?
I think what they did right there was perfect, except for letting Karyaga get that boost again. Like, they let him drain all his boost, air dribble it into the wall, do absolutely nothing with that play. But they were able to capitalize after he missed the boost, but then they kind of gave it up right there. Unfortunate.
Yeah, just,
A mistake from Randy right there, giving it up too early instead of keeping control.
yeah, that's kind of what you're talking about earlier in another series. The patience. Everyone was turning to go back home, and
Right?
Randy didn't need to jump up. He could have just let the ball jump or
Roll.
fall into his hood, and then he would have been able to push it to Ethan a little bit easier. Ball is here, ready for battle, but Karyaga is going to take this one up, do some fancy maneuvering, gets the pass, but Frosty's Toe is actually right behind him, not ready for a pass.
Yeah. That's interesting, but it's kind of scary to see, though, that they're not cutting off those opportunities, or those solo plays, rather, from Karyaga.
Yeah, a lot of boost here. He's going to do another solo play, coming in hot.
You want to see them jump? Okay, they did. They cut it off, but they need to do that sooner with how scary he's been looking. And nice.
Really nice shot from Ethan here.
Very good shot. Good read, too. And speed.
Yeah, that didn't even touch the crossguard. That was a very nice, clean shot.
Yeah. Just straightforward, good read. Nice shot.
Rare miss from Karyaga. It's going to open up some space.
But that's the one problem about having like a very good start to a series, is that fall can also be just as strong. Could have like a good series and then all of a sudden be playing really weird. I know that feeling, at least.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely kind of weird how flow state works in that manner. An opening, but Brawly Pop, nice challenge. He wasn't waiting for anything to happen in that instance. Really smart from him.
True, yeah.
Again, nice. I'm loving Randy's newfound confidence here. It's helping out with a lot of these touches on the aggression. There's another shot. Leaves a nice opening, but Frosty still is able to get there in time. Gonna try and get it centered for his boy Karyaga. Karyaga's gonna rotate back as he lost the positioning. Now we have a nice opportunity for a breakaway.
The pass.
Oh, really solid pass, but it goes off the cross guard. bit too
Indeed.
hardly. So now we've got a Karyaga's breakaway. It's turning into a pass from Ethan, and the shot is wide. So sad that breakaway between Not a Clue. They had that. That was a really solid team play too. Just the shot being a bit too high.
True. Yeah. And you kind of, I mean, obviously it's as simple as just hit your shots, but it's something very serious too in a game as close as this. You gotta be consistent in those shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very important.
Seems like yeah, and it also seems like the pace of this game is ramping up pretty quick. Even Frosty's toe is getting involved in most of these touches. This looks pretty scary for Not a Clue if they don't match that pace. Because if they don't match that pace, they'll get beat on all these balls.
Yeah, we need
all
to
these
see.
opportunities.
There's a shot.
But Ethan,
Oh my gosh.
Ethan with that control was able to maybe fake out the defender thinking he's going to corner. I think that's exactly what happened. He thought he was going to corner and then went straight for net.
Yeah, that was a nice little play. Just the sleight of hand movement there really paying off.
Exactly.
What's up, K-Dogs? We're a minute here, and Frosty's Toe's going to tie it up in game number 4, keeping everyone on the edge of their seats here with only a minute 12 remaining. Got some nice space that was opened up by Karyaga to make that play happen with the demo on Ethan.
Exactly. More calculated bumps rather than demo chasing like Not a Clue were doing. They don't seem like they're doing it anymore, but I think that might just be due to the fact that they found their rhythm. As I say that though, okay. Going for the solo play, I guess.
There it is.
But Ethan has other plans.
Oh man, so much boost to work with. There's the shot off the post. Can
I don't
Ethan
think
get
they can
to
get-
it?
No. Close from Not a Clue, but the pass back is a decent chance. Don't want to let
Messes
Karyaga
up
have
his
it
team
for
and
free.
Karyaga grabs it. Oh man,
Yeah.
Ethan there. He tried to do the pass back, but Lollipop looked like he was just gonna go straight back to net, and that's kind of ended it for Ethan. Miscommunication there.
Exactly. Miscommunication is the perfect word to describe that. They should be in comms, and if they are, they should have known or should have called one another off.
But now we're here. 40 seconds
We are
remaining.
here.
1 goal deficit for Not a Clue. They've got to find a way to boom it all the way over to the side of Lofi Drive, as this ball is living rent-free here on the green side. Here we go, though.
Indeed.
Nice opportunity. It's going to fall right into Karyaga's hands, though. Brawly Pop there with a nice, decent challenge. The shot was not there for Ethan. Really good look, though.
Yes, it was. And you just got to see them hold on to this.
Here we go.
Doing
Ball's
so.
up in the air. Can Ethan get the dunk? No, he can't. Heartbreaking. Is this the end of the season for Not a Clue?
He needs a challenge. Oh, but he faked him out well, and that's it. Oh, wait.
1 second. It's in the air.
It's bouncing.
Up. Karyaga has it. And he's going to try and end the career here of Ethan and Brawly Pop with his own goal. And he touches the ground with it.
no.
Lo-Fi Drive are moving on in the lower bracket. And Not a Clue find their end. They worked really well together as two people that have never played this game together. They teamed up and made it really far. Had a really nice season. And we're so glad to have had all these guys in here.
True. Very true.